Hi Glam Girls, welcome back to my channel. It's Chelsea, where we talk about all things glam and all things girly. I'm a beauty consultant and today we have the foundation wear test. I was gonna say of the year, but that's being extra. But we've got a strong foundation wear test. So I'm comparing the Gucci foundation to the new Guerlain foundation. Y'all, when I tell you this one is good, this one is good. So you definitely wanna stay tuned to hear all of my thoughts and to see how both of these foundations wore after almost 11 and a half hours of wear. So stay tuned for all of that. But before we get into this video, I just wanna say thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I truly do appreciate it. And if you are new, I'd love for you to consider subscribing, clicking that red button, and joining the Glam Girl Squad because we'd love to have you. And let's get right into this video. Okay, so just as a reminder, I have already done full day wear tests on both of these foundations where I do share way more detail on all the things that are dealing with the foundation. So today we're just gonna do like a little quick recap. So first, starting off with the Gucci foundation, this is going to be the Gucci Eternite Debutante 24-hour full coverage luminous matte finish foundation. I do have the shade 310N, which is medium with neutral undertones. We do get a standard 1 fluid ounce of product or 30 milliliters of product. Just to quickly hit the high points of this particular foundation, it's going to be vegan, good for pores, natural finish, medium coverage, and it's gonna be best for oily combination and normal skin. I love this foundation, okay? It looks so beautiful. It's definitely pore blurring. It does have fragrance within the foundation, but it is not a fragrance that's going to linger or that I think is gonna be quite prominent after you apply it to the face. This particular foundation, it says that it's a luminous matte. I definitely feel like we do get some luminosity from it for sure. It's more so, I would say, more like a demi matte type of formulation, airing to the side of satin. So I actually do think that this foundation could work for drier skin types if you prep your skin with a hydrating primer and, you know, go in with the things that you know that your skin needs. I don't think this is going to be one of those foundations that's truly matte that someone with drier skin could not wear. Also, with that said, I think for someone who has oilier skin, I do think that you could enjoy this foundation as well, going with your mattifying products, and I think you will be good to go. And of course, all of us in between, I do have more normal skin, we'll be just fine the way that we normally prep our skin. This foundation looks so freaking pretty on the skin, and I'm gonna say, I love this one, okay? I truly love this one. Just to give you guys a heads up, we're kind of doing this wear test a little backwards because I've already had both of these foundations on for over 11 hours, okay? So we're already at the end of the day, and of course I will insert footage of what my foundation looked like right after I applied my makeup, so you'll get to see that, and you'll also get to see it in natural lighting after about an hour and a half of me having both foundations on the face and everything's all settled in. Okay, now let's move on to this Guerlain. So this is the Guerlain Terracotta Healthy Glow foundation. I do have the shade 4N, which is for medium skin with a neutral beige undertone. We do get a standard of 1.2 fluid ounces of product or 35 milliliters of product. And this foundation does come in 30 shades. The Gucci does come in 40 shades. So high points of the Guerlain, it has a natural finish. It also says it's a matte finish, so we're doing kind of that luminous matte type of finish. Good for uneven texture, medium coverage, and it's best for dry combination and normal skin tones. So we do have this foundation on over on this side, and guys, this foundation, I said it in my initial review, this is perfect for everyday wear. So I think for this foundation, we are seeing more luminosity. I definitely think this is more of a satin formula versus a luminous matte type of formulation. It is very long wearing. Both of these foundations do claim to be 24 hours worth of wear. Let's go back to this one. And it looks so perfecting on the skin. So let's just get right into the details. Okay, I do think that this Guerlain foundation really would work best for individuals who have dry and normal skin, depending on how you like for your face to look. If you have combination skin, let's say you don't mind having a little dew or a little radiance around the perimeter of your face, but you like your T-zone to be mattified, go in with your mattifying primers on your T-zone, set with your powder. I think you could do very well with this foundation as well. Oily skins, like the claims, are kind of implying. I don't think that this foundation would probably be your cup of tea, especially if you don't like radiance and luminosity, because you are going to get some of that with this foundation. Although what I do enjoy about this foundation is that it's not dewy and it's not overly like oily either. You're just gonna have radiance, as you all can see on this side of my face. Now, let me just tell you, because I didn't know how this was gonna go, because I was like, both of these foundations are beautiful. I thoroughly enjoy both, but I kind of went into this with a little bit of a preference, and you guys, honey, oh my goodness. Okay, let me come in close. I'm being extra for no reason. Let me come in close. We can see what things are looking like at about 11 and a half hours of wear. I'll pull myself back out and then I'll get into what I think. So coming in close, you can definitely see that I have some radiance and a little bit of dew coming around my nose. We definitely see more radiance on this side of the face where we have the Guerlain, and a little less radiance on this side of the face where we have Gucci. Also, we notice that my pores are going to be a little more blurred where Gucci is at compared to this foundation, which it doesn't say that it's pore blurring, so we're not gonna hold it against it, just calling out some differences. The Guerlain foundation does say that it evens out texture. I've got a nice friend who won't go away, okay? But I love how it has glided over that pimple, and it's not, if I could say, like accentuating it by clinging to it and, you know, the dry parts of the pimple, it's not accentuating that. It's just glazed over it. Like, she be talking, she's saying hello, but she's glazed over, and I'm okay with that. And I also want to point out that there's a lot of redness with this pimple, and you don't see that redness peeking through after almost 12 hours of wear, because you know pimples be like fighting through complexion. I swear, you could put literally like cement and you're gonna see that red coming through at the end of the day. She's still concealed. Like, I got on like a pinkish blush, but coming in close, you don't see the redness from the pimple. So I'm like, come on, coverage. Both have very long wearing formulations, and they're both beautiful. Like, I highly recommend both of them for different skin types. But if I have to choose, so when I looked in the mirror after applying all of my makeup and looked at both sides of my face, I immediately was like, oh my gosh, the Gucci side looks so freaking smooth and blurred. I felt like with Guerlain, I looked really healthy. Like, both of these foundations truly do what they're claiming to do. And all throughout the day, when I was looking at myself in the mirror, just kind of like looking at myself, taking in notes, I kept going, oh my gosh, you're so flawless and you look so healthy. I could not get over both of these. Like, I said in my thumbnail and in the title, this is the foundation wear test you want to see, because we're dealing with two like 10 out of 10 foundations. It's just all gonna be what you're looking for in your foundation. So for me, I would use the Gucci foundation when I want more of a perfected, flawless base. So for me, Gucci is not gonna be my everyday wear foundation because I don't need all this coverage. With the Gucci foundation, the coverage is medium, but you can definitely get like a nice like high coverage, high medium coverage type of look with this foundation. So with Gucci, you can get a strong, solid, medium to full coverage. Not full coverage, like, but medium to full. So for me, this is not the type of foundation I go to on a day-to-day basis. But when I wanna look extra glam, when I wanna be like all the way put together, I'm reaching for this one for sure, because it's blurring my pores, it's looking very perfected on the face, and it looks so freaking smooth. The formulation is extremely lightweight, so you don't feel it on your face. And I will touch up so you all can see how this looks, but touching this up, it touches up beautifully, and literally you can like keep going. Like, if I had to keep wearing both of these faces, because I got on 2 different foundations, if I had to keep wearing both of these foundations for another 5 hours, 5-6 hours, I most definitely could, because both formulations are very long wearing. With Guerlain, what I love about this one is this is my type of everyday foundation. So this is the one I would pick up when I'm like, let me just throw a little face on, throw a little blush highlighter, throw some of my brows, mascara, lip, and be out the door. It's perfect for that because this one is like light to medium coverage. You're not going medium to full, but you're getting nice, strong medium coverage. The formulation is a little thinner than the Gucci foundation. So you can, I think you can blend in this foundation better with your fingers. I mean, you could do it with this one, but I think you could do it a little easier with the Gucci foundation. This one is scented as well, but once again, the scent is not gonna linger on your face. And to me, after I literally like take it from the brush to my face, I don't smell it anymore. This looks so perfecting and it makes my skin look so healthy. So if I, let's say, wanted to blur my pores but still wear this foundation. So let's say I wanted to blur my pores but I wanted to wear this foundation. I'm just gonna go in with my balm powder, address that, and then I'll apply this. So I would say the same for you. Go in with your pore blurring primer, then go in with this foundation, and your skin will just look so beautiful, healthy, and radiant. So I love this foundation for all of those reasons. Now, let's touch up the face so we can see how both sides touch up. So I'm gonna go in today, y'all. I'm switching up my powder, okay? I still love me Danessa Myricks Evolution Powder, shade 01. That ain't going nowhere, but I figured we'd try a little something different. So I'm going in with the Makeup Forever. This is the Ultra HD Setting Powder in the shade 3.0 beige, golden beige, I'm sorry. So, going in with this powder, this is a beautiful powder. Going in with the Wayne Goss Airbrush brush and just going to take a little bit of powder and let's touch up. And then finishing off with the Melanie Mills Hollywood Salt Super Light Long Lasting Setting Spray. And as you can see, both foundations touch up really, really beautifully. They both look really just still perfected on the face. But I feel like, at least I can see it, hopefully you all can see it too, I can still see that this side with Gucci is just a little more blurred, a little more perfected than Guerlain. So, time for me to share with you all which side I think looks better and which side I would pick. If I had to pick one, like if I could not get both, this is so hard. I'm going with Gucci because I could not, like every time I looked in the mirror, I just kept going, oh my God, look at her. And then I'd be like, oh, but she's so pretty. But every time, like my eyes just immediately went to this side and just how like smooth and blurred my pores were. Plus I loved that there is still a little bit of luminosity and a little bit of radiance with this formulation. So it's not totally matte, doesn't suck out the oils in my skin and make me feel or look dry. The Guerlain foundation is also a very lightweight formula as well. So I don't feel either foundation on my skin, even now, after all of this many hours of wear. Also, neither side oxidized on me, so I was really happy about that as well. I don't think you can go wrong with either of these foundations. I think you just gotta figure out which one works for you. So I think the Gucci foundation honestly will work for all skin types, normal, dry, combination, oily. I think Guerlain's gonna work for dry, normal, maybe combination, depending on how you like for your overall face to look. Oily, I probably would not recommend, but I'm never gonna say don't try it because you might try this and be like, Chels, I put this with my mattifying products and it's like gold on the skin. So I still would recommend it for you, but if you know, like, I don't really like radiance, then, you know, just go for something else. Go for the Gucci, okay? This one is beautiful. So you guys let me know down below which side you liked best. Did you like Gucci? Or did you like Guerlain, or did you like both? Like, can you not choose? Because, I mean, obviously, I'm gonna keep both. I'm gonna keep wearing both because I know which ones I would wanna wear for particular reasons. But I wanna hear what you guys think down below. Leave all of your thoughts and feedback in the comment section below. And if you've made it to this point of the video and you have yet to subscribe to my channel, I would love for you to consider subscribing and joining the Glam Girl Squad because we'd love to have you. And guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to see you in my very next video. Bye, guys.